My name is Craig Ferguson, and I was a member of the Khyber Art Society beginning in 1996. I was working in or running the Khyber Club. The early days of the Khyber Art Society for me, it was a really exciting time. I was a student at NASCAD, and a full semester had gone by, and I somehow didn't know anything about this place. And then in the winter and spring of '96, I started to find out about this place and what was going on here, and I remember being really excited because there was artwork here that was really challenging to me at the time. The work here is a lot of installation work and performative work. It helped kind of change some ideas that I had about art, but I also met a lot of people who seemed like really interesting, really engaged with art. Really, for a long time, became the center of my Halifax. You know, I would come here for one reason or another almost every day. When I found this place, for me, it was a really exciting time. And it really, just having the kind of people to talk to about contemporary visual art. I started out, I came from like a printmaking background, so I felt like I had this kind of established style when I showed up here in Halifax. I ended up throwing it all out the window, in large part because of what I saw here. I became really interested in installation art. That was a kind of a strange backdoor to sculpture for me. And again, that transformation has a lot to do with the things that happened here and the people I met here and the conversations I had here. And in the early days, it was about the parties and about the shows. It was a place where you could go and there was always a party going, and it was always interesting, exciting people. I have a lot of great memories about that, about having heated, passionate arguments with people about, relatively small matters in contemporary art, It's a bit of a heartbreaker to come back sometimes, I feel like, for whatever reason, the building is less active than it used to be. It's not that hive of activity. I don't know if it's the center of anyone's Halifax. And for one reason or another, rooms have been shut down. There's a lot of closed and locked doors here. I feel like the public spaces aren't, kept up as well as they used to be. And I'm sure a lot of that has to do with the strain on the organization. And I know that some of it has to do with bureaucratic decisions at City Hall. It's a little bit sad that nonprofit organizations, you put everything you have into them and you don't always see the return, and a lot of times it breaks your heart.